Hello everyone, and welcome to this audio podcast. This audio podcast today. This audio podcast is part of the Quail N Crux. This audio podcast as part of the Ricochet and Rockers. This audio podcast as part of the Shitstorm Squadron. This audio podcast as part of the Bedlam and Labostix. This audio podcast as part of a ZtormLabostix production. In this audio podcast today, a look at Huntington's pathogenesis. So, sort of some main neuropathological changes in around Huntington's also include the extensive degeneration of um, of um, GABAergic medium and spiny neurons or MSNs in the striatum, which are integral components of in around basal ganglia and cellular mechanisms or mechanistics contributing to the widespread damage involve glutamate excitotoxicity due to excess synaptic glutamate, leading to calcium influx, oxidative stress, and neural cell and neuro and neuronal sorry and neural cell death. Mitochondrial dysfunction and altered energy metabolism also play an important role in Huntington's in around Huntington's genetics, which interfere with mitochondrial trafficking to high energy demand sites. The Huntington's gene or Huntington's genetics also localize in such a way that mitochondrial outer membrane also disrupt and have a sense of disruption around some disruption around electron transport chain activity, which reduces adenosine triphosphate or ATP production, and also increases oxidative stress through excess reactive oxygen species generation. Additionally, giving sort of some of the intersecting molecular and pathological pathways, Huntington serves as a paradigm or sort of a default even for neurodegenerative diseases or conditions linked to protein misfolding, offering a window into common mechanisms or mechanistics that may underlie other disorders with similar pathogenic features of similar pathogenic or pathological features. The inclusion bodies are a sort of a part of a broader cellular coping response to reduce levels of toxic and molecular chaperones, which such as those are referred to in literature as HSP70 and HSP40, which play a main role or basis in modulating inclusion body formation. Understanding the inclusion bodies can help understand and lead to effective therapeutic or pharmacotherapeutic strategies. That draws this audio podcast to a close. This audio podcast as part of the Quail N Crux. This audio podcast as part of the Ricochet and Rockers. This audio podcast as part of the Shitstorm Squadron. This audio podcast as part of the Bedlam and Labostix, and this audio podcast as part of a ZtormLabostix production.